Ripper! Okay, we're gonna be spectating CN server Rippers today. Here is just a in-game screen of everything that Ripper has currently right now. So we have now a Fog Blade. There is now a type and strength of the Fog Blade depends on the attack to use. In a nutshell, you're able to do chip damage fog now towards the survivors, which means you can catch up towards them really fast. And not only that too, you're able. He's basically a chip damage simulator. That's technicality. That's just your by technical. I feel like he's the best chip damage in the game now by this point. But all 5 videos here are going to be really interesting for everyone to see. There's going to be first and second Rippers in the start of the video too, so do enjoy the video, and we will see all for the next Hunter right after this video has been uploaded, I guess. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see when. Well then, let's look at second Ripper. We're up against the Meteorologist, Forward, Magician, and Explorer. There's 3 characters here that have been adjusted from the Survivor side and 1 character from the Hunter side. Once again, Trumpet Attention with pickup speed, so Nostalgic or Mischievous alongside with Berserker and Rage. And for now, first chase is going to be directly with Traps Supply intercepting us. But that's still okay. Meteorologist here first chase though, with Peepers there drop down instantly. More or less, we're going to have an easier time when it comes to the chase. We still do have Hunter's Instinct. That is very ambitious from our second Ripper, but we cannot forget there's so many chips. We're throwing out a lot of chips, to be fair with you. We dodged that one because we're a speed boost as well. Okay, this is actually a chip simulator now. Every 90 seconds you have a chip damage ready. That's a nice chip. That's a terror shock. Damn. Yeah, you know what? That hashtag what? That hashtag hitbox nerf is actually a buff. Never mind that. That ended up as a terror shock. That's such a fast hit as well, though. I won't lie with you. For forward, we have to be careful. Ooh, nice dodge though. Ooh, forward, the flex. Oh, okay, I mean that, yeah. I don't think harassers can do anything against Rippers anymore, I'll be fully honest with you, especially after that. Ah! Oh, forward. Ooh, she's down. It's fine. Meteorologist can heal herself. It's fine. Meteorologist can heal herself. I think in this case scenario, we just don't do anything. We just sell. I think selling is still viable here. I'll be fully honest with you. I think selling is very viable. Very, very viable. As Meteorologist is currently healing onto the other side of the map. We see Magician on his way in. Do we... Ooh. Nice dodge. Ooh, that will be a hit. We have to be careful with Terror Shock here, though. Nice normal hit. And that's going to be a normal rescue. Okay, then. Magician might be in danger. But Forward, on the other hand, has half a ball left, so I'm not too worried about Forward. He could pull a... Oh, yeah, he pulled. He was kind of half expecting in the same zone, which is pretty bad, but why is 4 survivors in the same area? Ooh, we missed. This is actually a chipping simulator. What the hell? There's... Ooh, the chips. Gosh darn. Damn, that is strong. Damn, that is really strong. I mean, like, even so, look, Cypher Machine wise, it's almost done. We have Explorer looking for a page with, you know, a little bit of a scary person nearby. We really want to decode, don't we? As long as Explorer can decode 50% Cypher Machine, we should be fine for a while. But right now, the only issue is 2 chips is more than enough to kind of be in a very serious scenario. We have to be careful here. Very fast recovery, but that's okay. Ooh, we got the hit on towards Meteorologist. We use up self-heal. It can be a win. Let's see. You, not done yet. That's pretty bad. Nice chip, however... Okay, we have a chip ready on our hands to use. Let's see what you decide to do here. That's gonna be a chip down. Can you done? You know done. Sad moment though. But it's a 3-man endgame. I feel like it's so easy for Rippers to get 3-man endgames now. Well, to get a tie game now, no? Okay, we're forcing the heal on Meteor, and we just pop instantly. I guess that's fine too. That is really ambitious, but I think it's a catch-up. Because Meteorologist is basically 1 normal hit down. That's a very nice chip, and good night. There we go. And that wasn't even an attack recovery. What? Damn. Yeah, that is a buff, not a nerf. Screw my video. Ripper's attack range was a nerf, not a buff. For now, let's see. We're going after Explorer. I mean, Explorer blink down. Nice blink hit down. She used up self-heal, so she needs to be healed. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. Meteorologist on her way over. Okay, we can potentially speaking open the gate here. It's 18, it's not enough. Ripper's so fast. Is this faster than Hullabaloo, I wonder? This speed. Well, maybe not because he doesn't have trapeze, but Aye, what a hiss. Aye, what a hiss. Aye, what a hiss. My god, the gate is open though. We can get a push. Oh, she doesn't have items. I was about to say we can get a push back till I realized she actually does not have any items left. That's a nice chip. That's a nice hit down. Wow. GG's. So we're going to spectate third. This is third Ripper here. Now, once again, I probably said it in the intro as well. Ripper has gotten his buff. He has now a freezing fog, which is a chip damage, and now he has 2 charges. If you only use 1 charge, it throws it as freezing fog, which is your chip. If you throw out 2 charges, that means it's your normal Foggy Blade hit. But it seems like recently, right, where a lot of Ripper mains really like to use their Freezing Fog initially, just as a movement speed boost, catch up towards the survivors, because it's only a 9-second cooldown. But right as of now as well, we missed it too, unfortunately, on Antiquarian, but finally that chip landed. Ripper could be a chip damage hunter though. Every 9-second 1 chip is absolutely insane. And your chair camp is really good too, so right now we're gonna wait. Antiquarian spinning as well, wanting to try dodge as much as we can here. Do we get... Ah, we didn't even dodge that. Ooh, we couldn't get the disarm too. That's so unfortunate. Hey, that's 3 chips already. And the next chip is already ready. Oh, wow. Ripper might actually get nerfed. Ripper actually might... Ah! Wow. Chip Hunter Ripper. Wow. Next season Ripper is going to be insanely strong, isn't he? Wow, Chip Hunter Ripper is insane. My god. We do see Professor on his way in. But like, we can't forget. We really can't forget. That's gonna be normal. Okay, shell shock. You need 1 good shell shock. Ooh, the flywheel. Oh, wait a second. The thing with Professor is he can tank chip damages, so it's okay. That hurts. Ah, we missed again. He's so fast. I swear to God, Ripper's actually so fast right now. Jesus Christ, those chip damages every 9 seconds is insane. Even for Gala, I get my statues every 16 seconds. They might actually nerf the chip. Wow, that's so strong. Wow, that's so strong. Wow. I'll be fully honest with you, right? Maybe I'm the dumb one here, but don't the chip damages, don't the freezing blades seem like they travel really fast? Or is it just me? It can't be just me, right? It can't be just me. But who do we see here? We're gonna sell. Okay, then if we sell, what's the scenario here? If we sell, we've run 3.5 Cypher machines done, which is still okay. But it's a max presence Ripper, and we know Ripper is very scary when he's max presence. That's why we want to keep it down low. It's going to be Novelist right in front of us here. We do have a damage blocker, which is fine. Oh, the flywheel. Yeah, damn those 2 chips. Damn those 2. Nice changeover and nice stun. There we go. Nice. We barely made it for the stun, I'll be fully honest with you. They did reduce the stun duration by 0.15 seconds. Maybe if we bring Rage, it'll work here too. We're just going to check Ripper's persona. He did not bring Rage. There we go. And it will be Novelist going down, unfortunately. And that's a very nice pathway too, we can't forget. Okay then, it is Composer nearby who can rescue. Composer Cypher Machine at 87%. Composer needing to leave the area, come back for that Cypher Machine. Don't think you can really finish it in time if you really want to rush it. So that's around 90% Cypher Machine. As the Abnormal comes in instantly. My god. My god, we just twisted that Cypher in half. Hey. We actually need proper rescuers now for this season. I think it's chip damage season. You have Bonbon, you have Ripper, and then you have Novelist body blocking, and that's not even Novelist. You have Composer body blocking, Novelist changing. Pallet stuff, maybe we want to keep the cipher machine at bay. I can understand that. I can understand if we want to keep the cipher machine at bay. Is that a chip? That's no chip. Wow, that's the first miss, thank God. That's at least the first miss. But we're gonna land this. We're gonna land that second one. Jesus. Jesus Christ. We're at least out of the range, but I mean, for Ripper, who's so much freaking freezing fog paths nearby, does not really matter, does it? Hey, we dropped it down. Okay, we're changing. Oh, we're 100% changing. We're 100% changing. My God, those freezing paths. My God, those freezing fog blades are insane. Now let's start a new cipher machine here. We have... Oh, waiting. Ooh, beautiful flywheel. Beautiful flywheel. I enjoyed that. Sadly, no scales. Sadly, no scales. But it was a beautiful flywheel, you can't deny that. 38% cipher machine on the other side. And then, 38% on the novelist cipher machine. Not a novelist, on the composer cipher machine. And then novelist has to come to rescue, but it doesn't matter. He moves so fast. He actually has map control now. What the hell? Bro? This is actually Grim Reaper of Death. Like, figuratively and literally. The Grim Reaper of Death. What? Oh, beautiful hit. I don't know how that didn't hit the obstacles nearby, the barrels nearby, but Jesus Christ, that was a hit alright. That was a hit alright. But if this is the case, let's congratulate for the 4-man elimination then, as we move on directly towards the next game. Let's see then, this is Fort Ripper up against a lawyer, psycho, mercenary, and prospector. We brought too much attention with max pallet breaking, berserker, and 1 stack of your average panic. Now then, Fort Ripper. We can't forget, well, Fort Ripper, Fort 1, Spectate, depending on how I decide to order these ones. But once again, I won't really reiterate his buffs, so let's see who first chase here is. It's the lawyer who directly moves in, but this Ripper isn't using his freezing fog blade to catch up. He's just saving it for now, and that's a peepers drop them there instantly to see where the lawyer is. Okay, so lawyer has pulled quite a lot of distance already. Jumping them together would be one of the nicer parts of it all, but still, we can't forget, peepers does slow down the survivors by quite a bit. Well, not a lot, but it's a little bit, but it's still something, as we did manage to get a drop down there. Okay then, lawyer, where can we go? I'm currently looking around our map. Can we dodge it? Ooh, nice dodge, but one of the chips will land. I guess that's the nice thing about Ripper as well. You can just continuously throw those chip hits and you recover so fast anyways. So that's okay. That's okay. Cipher machines barely ready. That's another nice chip hit. No speed boost from the chip hits as well, which is insane. And with the vault down, that's a normal hit down. Yeah, that's a normal hit down. Not only that as well, when you try your chips, leaving those, fog pads behind means you can catch up really fast. So even if the survivors want to, even if the survivors manages to dodge it, you're able to land the hit instantly, almost afterwards. So like with this, that's going to be survivor on chair. Someone in basement, thankfully, but look, the cipher machine, it's 2.5 ciphers. I don't think we'll rescue. I think selling will be the best option here, but let's just see what a survivor decides to do. It's the survivors after all, they usually love rescuing. But I guess against a new Ripper, it's a little bit harder to play around in. For now, we have another peepers ready, so if we throw those peepers out on time, we should be able to find Merc. We found him. That's so bad. Hey, that's a nice chip. Oi, that's a nice second chip. Oh, wait a second, that was a normal hit. Never mind. Well, it's a chip and a hit, I guess. But we might be cooked then. Nice apple pad out. That's who's going over? That's Prospector over to rescue. This will buy quite a bit of time. So we're able to get the rescue here instantly. We are now looking around, wandering to see what else we can get from here. We see people from downstairs. That's the peepers there instantly being used. Let's just see them. Aye, that's a very nice block on the chair. One more. Nice. But then the stun isn't that long because some lawyers nearby. We have desperate fight. So unless the flywheel comes out. Ooh, what a push, but we didn't push him back in the basement. We missed that, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. We managed to rebound Kai here really well. We actually managed to rebound Kai here. Jeez. And with that drop down, I'm kind of just waiting now. Lawyer, that's a very nice vault over, but it'll be an instant hit down. Yeah. Yeah. There's no Magnet 7 Prospector's hands to use. Psycho is healing Merc. Don't really know about this, but Merc's Cypher Machine is 20. You know, if Merc's Cypher Machine is the more decoded one, it'd be nice. But we need to see what Prospector does here. Because Prospector has to kite. Oh, Ripper not chasing Pros. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Prospector has to pop open his Cypher Machine first, and then Psycho pops. Because in this case scenario, we want Pros to rescue and Psycho to prime the last Cypher near the other exit gate. But we did miss that Foggy Blade though, it's a little unfortunate. We missed that Freezing Blade. 2 more elbow pads on our hands to use. That's a bit harder one to dodge. And that blade is just used to, you know, get towards your invisibility mode ASAP really. So now we're just waiting. Nice chip. Vault over. Vault over. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still playing. Still playing. Merc. Ooh, that missed. But unfortunate. But like, once again, that Cypher Machine at 61%. That's a nice chip damage. So we're just landing chip damages now. You know what? He's such a chip hunter. What a great chip hunter. I need to main him. Wow. It does look like it travels fast, doesn't it? I feel like the Freezing Blade's hitbox is bigger than the normal one. I might be having illusions. But we've one more elbow pad left on the hands of Merc to use, thank God. Psycho can't come into rescue, because she is right in front of her oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And now both are on the way out. Psycho is the one in danger, however. Oh, nice vault. We need to get out. We need to get out. Merc needs to slowly get out as well. But oh, we're fighting. We're fighting. Cancel attack animation. That's really bad. Okay, nice stun, but he's so fast, it doesn't really matter. What a hit. What a hit. Prosy flywheel. Oh, we flywheel too early, that's so bad. That's the issue, he's so fast. He's so fast. Oh my god. Oh my lord. And that's Ripper for you. My gosh. My gosh. Such a great chip hunter, BTW. Wow. Wow. We're finally going to be able to get that chair though. But Merrick going over to red. He's one elbow pad left. But he's not willing to use it because he knows he needs to contain later on. Prospector almost having an item. Merc on the other hand, a little bit of a scary scenario here. We're in the open. We missed. Thank God. He elbow pads out and we look for Prosy here. Prosy going back towards the chair. Prosy could... Oh, never mind about that. Merc could still rescue though. What a chip. What a stupid chip. Wow. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we missed, thank God. But look how fast we catch up to the survivors now. Ripper might be 8+ tier or even S tier next season. I'm gonna have to see. But right now, we got it. Thank God. And with this in mind, let's see here. The gate is currently being opened. I feel like if you check Prospector, you should be fine overall. But we're really rushing it, aren't we? Prosy didn't use up self-heal, by the way. Cannot forget about that. Prosy did not use up self-heal. So it's still 50-50 from both sides. Still 50-50. Wahahaha. Wahahaha. That's a final hit down. We chaired this one. We don't have warp ready. But like one freezing pass, one freezing blade is enough to catch up towards the other side. So I don't even think this is enough. Ripper's walking around wandering right now. You could use your freezing blade. I'd recommend it, honestly, by this point. Because not only are you so fast, you're basically like an opera. Well, maybe not as fast as opera, but you're basically like Hullabaloo without his trapezes. That's TLDR. We're able to come back in for the rescue though. The question now being, what about crows? Wow, we rescued on time. That is scary. This might be a loss for this Ripper then. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. We've magnets to use for a pushback. 69, 69, 69. Hold on, we're gonna have to see. 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 Whoa! It's okay, we're out, but wow, barely clutched. Barely clutched. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Wow, barely clutched. GG's then. Okay, let's move on. Psycho is at dungeon. Psycho. Okay, we'll wait a little bit longer here. But I think we might saw where Psycho was. We might saw where Psycho was. We're going back. We're going back. Psycho? Okay, Psycho's still here. Okay, Psycho just wait. Let's see if we can actually get a tie. I guess this is probably one of the games where we can actually wait a little bit and see how the game goes. 10, 9, oh no. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, she got hit out! Oh no! GG's. Let's have a look here. This is Ripper right after his buff in CN server. We're going to be able to look at 9th Ripper here if I'm not wrong. We're up against a Composer, a Mercenary, Flower Lady, and a Painter. So this is going to be Ripper after a buff, especially when it comes to the top 10 as well here in the rankings where it's everything 14k plus. Initial very fast Foggy Blade thrown out just for the speed boost here. That is pretty darn fast of a well, not even containment, of a chase time. From the side of survivors, I see here it's Flower Lady here who's actually first chase. But like from Flower's point of view, we still cannot forget this is a buff Ripper. One good Foggy Blade will kind of negate your whole gameplay here. So let's see how Ripper can kind of, you know, maybe get Flower Lady in as soon as possible here. I was looking down as much as possible to gain that Hunter's Instinct. So for this Flower Lady right now, let's just see how well we're able to dodge these Foggy Blades. So currently waiting on, that's going to be one normal Foggy Blade taken. Ooh, we didn't even tank the hit there, which is really unfortunate. Thought we were going to break the pallet there, instead we did not. And that vault over, ooh, didn't get the hit though. I mean, we're pretty fast on the walking, but nice flywheel on the side of this Pharaoh. Very nice flywheel on the side of this Pharaoh. And with that in mind, we didn't run towards the right direction here. A little bit unfortunate for this Ripper. But this Flower Lady's movement is really good too. As right now, let's see here. The hit has not been registered just yet. We got hit by the Trando. And with that normal hit, we're finally down. However, it is still such a great containment on the side of this Flower Lady. It's almost 3 Cypher machines. Not too bad though. 78% Cypher machine. It's overall not the worst. We do see a Composer out there too. However, one slow decoder on his way into rescue. If he gets found here, it'll be pretty bad. We know that Mercenary isn't decoding anymore, so he needs to find a way to elbow pad in here. He might have to use 2. But the question is, ooh, Ripper decides to go back towards his chair. That gives our Mercenary a chance to actually come into rescue. It'll be full chair rescue though by this point. Hold on, we're coming in. That's a brilliant chip. And then we wait. Aye, that's a terror shock hit. That's a bit more different than I thought it would be, but damn, that chair camp is good. That chair camp is really good. Did we get a hit? We didn't get the hit there. Okay, we might have wanted a normal hit there for the terror shock, but no, nothing there just yet. We have a warp. And that's a normal hit down. That's a really nice normal hit down. If that's the case, let's see. 2 Cypher machines left. We have Mercenary down on the ground. Even with Mercenary down on the ground here. Painter on his way. We can't forget, right? For Painter, even for himself, your flywheel. No flywheel here used. Okay, never mind. The chair camp is insane. The chair camp for Ripper is insane. Oh, wow. Like, Flower Lady did a really good initial kite, but everything else afterwards just went downhill. Mercenary, one elbow pad left on our hands to use, but we won't be able to make it towards the chair on time. And that's the last elbow pad used there as well. 1 Cypher machine remaining. Composer cancelled the code, but Mercenary, on the other hand, no items left on our hands to use. That's a nice Foggy Blade hit down. That's a really nice Foggy Blade hit down. Wow, that chair camp is insane. Wow, that terror shock is insane too. What is going on? Composer did jump down there though. Should be fine. Should be fine overall. Can we get the chip there? We didn't. Okay, damn. I feel for some odd reason it feels like that chip is so fast. That Foggy Blade travel speed is so fast. Mercenary use up selfie as well, we can't forget, so that's 60% right there. And now we want to look for the catch-up towards Painter. Yeah, we're actually looking for Painter here. If we're looking for Painter, that's really bad, because Composer needs to finish the Cypher Machine ASAP, and he isn't even on it just yet. It barely just started. It barely just started, so now we're actually waiting. Now we're actually waiting. There's no one nearby just yet. There's no one nearby just yet. Painter's still trying to play around. Painter's still trying to play around. Do we get a paint down? We did get a paint. Ah! Ouch. Damn! The double chip scenario though. Double chip is probably... you know what? Movement speed early game. He's so fast now because of those chips. My god. I guess that kind of does eliminate his big issue early game too with not having enough chase. These mini fog blades is going to be able to do so much for the Ripper. And that's a pickup. It's 73% on that Composer too, but this will be a 4-man elimination game. We're just missing one more warp now to use. And Ripper has his blades ready. My goodness me. Jesus Christ, this is a very strong Ripper. This is a very strong... I guess his Nerf didn't really do anything. Though his Nerf ended up being a buff with that attack range, I'll be fully honest with you as well. As we're going to... Ooh, barely missed that, but that's going to be a second chip there. Instantly landed. Instantly landed. Oh, but that's the good thing that you can use one of your fog blades. Well, you can use your freaking fog as a foggy blade, and then you can use the other ones to bait things out. But that's going to be a normal hit down, and that's a good 4K. Let's move on. Okay, to finish the video off, let's look at 10th Ripper here. This will be Postman, Prospector, Seer, and Batter. We're gonna go up against a Ripper here, our 10th Ripper, and once again, fucking chipping simulator this guy is. We'll move on then. Let's see who first chase can actually be. We're gonna go straight Freezing Foggy Blade to catch up towards that Prospector that's in Big Boat. And now, let's see, up in Ship. What can we get from Ship? That's going to be an instant Peepers there drop down to try play mind games. But he's going to jump down there himself as well. As in our case scenario here, not wanted, or Hunter's Instinct is still ready. That's a nice trick. Wow, I never knew you can do that. That's so scary. But we can catch up here still fairly fast. But early game right now is really bad for Ripper. Because now we have to change targets to middle. And that's a Batter in middle who will become first chase here. He's lagging. He looks like he's lagging. Unless it's just me, but... Is he lagging? No, he's not lagging. Okay, we're changing targets again to Postman. Let's just see from Survivor's point of view how we kite here, because it's 10th Ripper anyway, so... but still a really good Ripper, by the way. But for Survivor's side, okay, let's see here. We're looking for a dog. That's a nice dog. We got the bite, but we got stuck a little bit unfortunate. Can we? Peepers drop down. Ooh, we tried, but we missed. Such a nice bait there from Survivor side. But for Ripper's point of view as... Oh, okay, chip damage. I forgot chip damage is a thing. We're waiting for the next chip damage out from Ripper's side. So it's... Oh, nothing there. Oh, nothing there. Very nice from Postman. We pulled out. Wow. We have a dog ready in 16 seconds. We should be able to vault over that without an issue. Ooh, never mind. The chip damage is still a thing, eh? Yeah, I think it doesn't really take long for you actually to get that animation out. So right now, it's still Peepers we can't forget. We're able to get the vault down there instantly. And right now, our dog is ready. That's a nice bite. And because there is no confined space, we can do it one more time. But we decided not to, it seems, because we're a bit worried. Okay, that's Peepers drop down, which is nice. Batter's on his way into harass as well. For this Ripper, it's not a good start. It's 3.5 Cypher Machines done. Oh, we're putting so much distance out. Well, I guess this is in one sense like where the Survivors are doing really well, which is rare because that Prospector, if it wasn't for that Prospector on Magna, I don't think Ripper would have such a hard time. It's a very nice dodge, but that will be no chip damage landed. What? Wow, I'm a bit dumbfounded, I'll be fully honest with you. We vault over, that's fine. We vault over again, that's fine. Ripper! Batter! Oh, that's not a normal hit damage that we tried to go. That was a chip damage we tried to do. And there we go. That was all we need. Okay then, Batter! As long as Batter doesn't make a big mistake, I think it's okay. As long as Batter does not make a big mistake, I think it's okay. I just feel like he's too close for comfort. I really feel like he's too close for comfort. I'll be fully honest with you. We're still missing that Cypher Machine in middle. I mean... Oh, wait, never mind. Seer Cypher Machine's done here. Oh, okay, that's a bit better. Seer has... Seer can rescue. You know what? Realistically speaking, Seer can rescue, but he tried to flywheel it. He got a normal hit. Oh, no, he got a chip hit. He got a chip hit. Fair enough. I thought he got a normal. Never mind. Never mind. But once again, we're going to go back straight towards the Hunter side now. That is no hit. That is no hit. We're trying to bait out the owl. Okay, no owl baited out. But realistically speaking, doesn't matter. No. We can full chair rescue then in that case. 88% still on Postman Cypher. We're being a bit more careful now. But that ooh, the fly was a bit early. That's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Postman Cypher Machine 92%. We're going over to healed Seer right now. Postman Cypher Machine finally done. That's going to be a pallet drop down there instantly. Trying to play around here for a little bit. Still trying to play around here. We vaulted over finally, but we've no second chip ready. That's a dog still on hold. That's Wig. Can we get anything much? No, we can't, but that's okay. Don't drop the pallet down. Don't. Oh, what a dodge. Flywheel? No flywheel. It's okay. But it's a basement, which is the only issue. And the Cypher Machine's fully primed. Cypher Machine's on. Prospectors in the middle. Push! Wow, we tried. We really tried. We really tried. We want to get a pushback. The stun. Wow. Ripper hit that one out of frustration too. No. This Ripper will now be knocked down to 11th Ripper. I'm quite sure. But in our case scenario, no one's at the exit gate just yet, which is the good news. But we're running the wrong way. We are running the wrong way, unfortunately. Oh no, the poor Ripper, poor dude. It's over. It's actually over now. Yeah, it's actually 100% over now. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. But in this case scenario, that's gonna be a 3-man escape. And let's congratulate the survivors now with a 3-man escape. And that's gonna be the end of the Ripper matches that we're gonna watch from CN.